Okay, hello, what's up guys? How is it going? Today I would like to talk about euthanasia. This is because I've seen a news that a 50-year-old woman opted out. Two doctors who weren't treating her administered a chemical to put her to undergo euthanasia. The woman had ALS, which is one of the most crippling diseases since it is degenerative. As time goes by, the condition get exacerbated. Like there's no hope in the future. It is getting worse. This is very crippling disease. Based on the news, the woman wrote to confess that she wanted to commit euthanasia since the doctors who killed the woman didn't treat her. It is said that SNS is the way of get acquaintance. I've just wrapped up the news, but there's still chance of having wrong information. There will be the latest information, so I assure you should Google it and check the latest information in order not to share wrong information with the internet. This incident has provoked mixed emotions since the doctors killed as in many countries, euthanasia is illegal, whereas some countries in Europe, like Belgium, Swiss, those countries are liberal countries on euthanasia. I saw a documentary of euthanasia, so-called suicide tourist to Swiss. There was a Japanese woman who opted for suicide. Based on the documentary, a dozen people choose euthanasia and go to Swiss to commit suicide. This is what we should know, I will neither deny or confirm this practice. There is no answer. No one knows how hard their patients feel having an uncurable disease. It should be unbearable. I cannot even to confess I want to commit suicide to their parents or their doctors because they are intimate. Intimacy always them from telling the truth because they don't want them to be sad, right? Deep and a lot of underlying problems and factors that we have to solve and we have to think of. In terms of error, it would be very difficult to have a hope. I'm not saying that anyone cannot do it. There is no black and white. However, having a disease which their condition as time goes by, like you're getting worse and worse and there is no hope, where am I heading for? It would be very difficult to find a hope having such disease, right? Some of them could think that what the use of living without the ability to talk, communicate, eat, work, like every basic activities we normally do. And if we can recover from it, even a little bit, in 10 years, you will come to be able to speak some languages. It's recovering, like it feels like improving every day, even a little bit. That is very important to feel to have a hope in the future. But scientifically, it is proved that people who have ALS get worse. So that is very serious. Knowing what the disease is, I can empathize them that we want to terminate my life peacefully after making up mind by themselves. This topic is in gray zone. Some people might think in any ways suicide, killing myself, is unacceptable. Whereas some people might think that we have to respect their individual thought deciding by themselves. This is floating in the very gray zone. This is a very sensitive topic, but it is worth of discussion. It cannot be black and white. Knowing this news and how controversial it is, I could profoundly thinking about death. Nowadays, some countries are facing severe aging of the population, and a report revealed that depression, another severe disease that often causes them to death. like commit suicide. Depression would be one of the most prevalent diseases for the foreseeable futures because of the aging and like consolidated communities and AI. AI is getting rid of jobs. We tend to feel anxiety, depression more easily. There are too many things to care. We have to care, oh, how many likes I've garnered tweet, or how many people like my photo on my did he send a message back yet. There are too many things to care. So that's why a report said that depression will be one of the most prevalent diseases. Some people will have to commit euthanasia as a path to run away. Not 100%, it is right, wrong. We are facing that future and it's too difficult to find a word. But I think it is significant to grasp what is going on behind the scene. Suicide tourism exists in the world. I didn't know that before I saw the documentary. Even if it is too sensitive, it is a fact we have to accept. So, and I recommend that you should think those sensitive topics with a curious rate, like children. Children are with curious rate. There is no stereotype, so that no biased discussion will be done, right? Okay, the world has been diversified. A lot of different ways of thinking is being accepted because of SNS and internet. They are uncovered. So we have to catch up with this. We don't need to be pessimistic about that. Acceptation is the key to live with it. So today I talked about our sensitive topic, euthanasia. I think I talked a lot about my thought and what was going on behind the scene. When I found another latest information, I'm going to make a video. Thank you for watching video for today. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.